Hi-de-ho, everyone. My name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to the GG Over Easy podcast, episode 27. In today's video, freaking podcast, I should be better at this. God, this is always so much pressure. We start with some interesting notes.
Coronavirus.
We got to talk on the coronavirus.
Yeah, we got to get it in.
It kind of just accidentally happened, but then we
plan on talking about it a little bit already.
And then a great ad read, as always.
Talk about Pokemon.
Well, we also talked about the Konami Code very shortly, and I think I butchered the code. So that's
you
great.
did. That was very sad.
See, it's revert. I was about to say it and fix myself, but it's like
it's up, down, up, down.
No,
left.
I think it's left,
down,
right, left, right,
start.
up, down, BA, start. I don't know. See, I probably said it wrong. Anyway, doesn't matter. We went there. We talked about Pokemon, but before that, we went on a lot of tangents. We tried to talk about Pokemon for a while. And then we finally talked about Pokemon.
And you had an accident.
Yeah, we got to keep
You had an accident.
Got to keep a surprise in
there. You had an accident.
If you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Fruit got an accident? Or Mr. Fruit had an accident? There you go. That can be that.
And then we answer some questions and stuff. It's the best podcast in the world. Rated 9 stars.
Gang.
We're just moving up in the world. So hope you guys enjoy this episode. Episode 27. We're hopping right into it because this time I'm not starting right after
saying hi-de-ho.
The boo-doo-doo-doo-doo with hi-de-ho, because I already say at the beginning we're not doubling down. But we are doubling down on the podcast because it's another week, another episode.
Another time where we upload it on time, kinda.
We consistent. Audio and video was on time.
It was a little late. Normal. Then
that's
video? My fault. That's my fault. I think.
The video. Well, I mean, it still came out the same.
Yeah,
day.
it came out Sunday.
It was like 2 hours.
Yeah, it came out Sunday.
It's not that big of a deal. Oh, the reason I actually had it done in a reasonable amount of time, but my internet, it was like, what was happening with Dropbox? For no reason, my upload is like, 800 megabytes, and then YouTube's like, 2 hours remaining. I'm like, what? Normally it should be like.
Did it used to do that?
No, it hasn't done it since. Just that thing. So I was like, great. And then I had to, what was it? I had to go do an errand or something. So I just had to schedule it for when I get back so I could finish it.
So your internet's getting throttled, do you think? Or like your upload speed?
I mean, it's been fine since. I don't know. Dropbox, though,
that's got to be such a cool feeling when you upload a video and you just see the bar go, ooh.
Because it used to be like.
That's porn.
20-minute video? Yeah, seriously. 20-minute video. And it'd be like. 1%. Like upload will be done in 42 minutes, and then once it uploads, it says processing begun.
Yeah.
And then it has to process,
and then it gets 95%.
But now it goes uploading, and then you just have to wait for the processing, which doesn't take too long.
But just seeing that bar just go up, you're just like, oh.
Yeah. When I click upload, it's like done in like 23 seconds. I'm like, this is amazing. This is a miracle.
This is life.
But now it's broken, just like my immune system. I'm sick.
I should have actually had a podcast mask.
You should have brought a coronavirus mask. You're done for, dude.
Yeah, we need to get updates on that too.
You know, those don't actually protect you from it, but they do prevent you from getting other people from getting sick.
Wait, so if I'm wearing a mask and somebody with corona is standing over there, and they go,
they would literally have to
mask doesn't help.
So here's what happens. Here's how coronavirus is spread. Okay, mask isn't going to do anything to help you. Let's be like that's number one.
I need a bubble.
The coronavirus is a viral transmission, so it's through droplets. So sorry for derailing this so quickly before the podcast starts. We still need to do a review.
We're on the rails right now.
Yeah.
So coronavirus is transferred virally. It transfers through droplets. So that means if you touch something that like a coronavirus person sneezed on or they contaminated, and then like you touch your face, then congratulations, there's a high chance you have coronavirus. Or if they sneeze on you, or if you touch something they touched and they happen to have their corona on it, their corona lime, and then you touch your face, well, congratulations. So those masks don't do a whole lot.
I mean, do you have it? You're kind of freaking me out.
That's why Budweiser's okay, because if you have a mask, you're safe from Budweiser.
Yeah.
But Corona,
the other way around. You can't.
Technically, the only thing that will protect you from coronavirus is like a full face mask, which you look very silly using.
A football helmet, okay.
Yeah.
With like a mask in front of the football helmet, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you are sick and you wear that mask, then you are helping other people from getting
Okay.
sick from you because you'd be sneezing into your
No,
mask.
I wouldn't care. I'd go around.
Okay, so if you're listening to this and you have corona, please
Sorry.
don't touch anything, and just kind of chill out. But thanks for watching and tuning in still.
Well, if we're starting, I guess, with the corona.
Yeah. I would love to see where the track is too.
I think it was yesterday that the World Health Organization said for the first day since the outbreak, more new cases have developed outside of the epidemic center than where it started.
Where
so there
it
were new
happened in
cases
Wuhan?
outside of China than are appearing in China now.
Yes. I saw it was like
It's like
48 countries.
38 countries.
Oh,
right
38.
now.
And that's mostly Korea and Italy right now because those are the ones with the biggest outbreaks.
Italy has like
Korea
just
especially.
quarantined 50,000 people. South Korea is almost entering like a state of emergency.
Dude, it's crazy.
They're cracking down.
How fast is I guess just how much humans travel, I guess. From like people who were in Wuhan and just went and then just all over the world. I just never think
I keep telling Claire, like, when are we booking the tickets to Greenland? Let's go.
We need to book those now.
I played enough Plague Inc., man. I'm just saying. So you got to watch out for that. It's even so bad that like the LCK, League of Legends Korea Championship Series, all their games held in their stadium, they're not allowing any viewers to attend. So it's just empty stadiums now while they play. Stuff like that.
That's kind of like cool though.
What's like that drone footage from Wuhan or whatever where you go and just it looks like an empty city. Like
Really?
no one in the streets, no cars, nothing happening. It's just like dead.
That is so scary.
Yeah, everyone's inside. Spoopy.
I saw that like Japan, they like closed all their public schools till like mid-April.
Everyone's like, yes!
The kids are like, yeah!
Great, dude.
On Pokemon Day too. Good
as
for
if they
them.
weren't cracked enough at stuff, dude. Now they're just gonna like
Good for them.
double down. We're gonna be so good at League.
They just get
and-
the game.
Yeah. Zachary right now is about to go in a hyperbolic time chamber, dude.
Dang. Like, could you imagine, like, in the United States, if they had closed public schools for a month?
Well, who knows?
A month
Might
and
be
a half.
coming our way. Who knows?
How many confirmed cases are there in the United States? Do we know?
The U.S. I don't know. Death toll. So the infection rate to death toll, it has a higher percentage of death toll than like flu and SARS and stuff. But it's just not as widespread. Like technically, the flu kills more people a year.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Technically, the flu transmits even easier, but it also has a far less.
I just hate being sick.
Technically, when you think about it, the flu and corona are essentially in the same basket. It's just the corona right now, and I think it's mostly because we are in the quarantine state and we haven't really like come to the conclusion of how to treat it properly. It has a higher death rate.
Coronavirus updates.
Okay.
Italy reports 650 cases and 17 deaths. In the last 24 hours, it's spiked by more than 50% new cases, where it stands at 650 plus right now, adding that 17 people have died. More than 400 of the cases are in the hard-hit Lombardy region, where some towns are under a lockdown. Nearly 250 people infected are in hospitals, 56 in intensive care. But as far as total numbers...
Okay, I kind of have a stupid question.
As of Thursday morning, there were more than 3,474 cases in 44 countries outside of China.
Jeez, man. So here's my question, and like I don't want you guys to yell at me. Like, if you is there a cure? Like, do we know? Like, if like do you just you're better now? Like,
There's no cure for cold. There's no cure for flu.
no, but what I get that. So like you just get it and then you don't have it anymore, right? So like,
It's-
or is there
From what I
like
understand, it's really up to your immune system if you're gonna fight it or not.
that's so.
And that's why. But so again, this is just
I
like
would
the
die.
flu. The flu. Let's think about
I'd
this.
kick
The flu
Corona's
kills-
ass.
The flu kills 500,000 people a year. We don't
Put 'em
think
up.
about that at all because it's the flu. We're just we're just used to it. The flu kills 500,000 people a year, and it does the same thing the coronavirus does, right? It targets people because it wants to spread. But if you have a weak immune system, or you like have, but if you have a very weak immune system, already, then you don't.
and
It's
don't
going to
have
be
like
harder
the proper
for you.
access to like a hospital or something like
Don't
that.
have proper access to like like probably like food and water and stuff like that. Then the flu is going. It's your chance of fighting it goes down. But in
So you
our
don't get a cure. It's like you just have it, and then you have to like fight it, and then you just don't have it anymore.
But in
Like-
our modern society, the only people who naturally have weak immune systems, unless you have like like a disease that attacks your immune system, are elderly and very young children, which are just about all the people who have been fatalities from.
Does that include mental
Corona.
age? Because then I'm done.
No,
Like,
Mr. Fruit, you're doing fantastic. Keep it up, you guy.
So, like, are they looking for like a corona shot, like, or like a flu shot? Like,
Well,
is that like what we're trying to go towards?
I guess that's the difference with flu. We know enough that we can help try and prevent. We have like the flu vaccine, or the flu shot rather.
So the answer is yes. They're trying to make a flu shot essentially for the virus.
Okay.
But I just read, interestingly enough, in another new development, Japanese health officials say a woman who had recovered from COVID-19, coronavirus, and was released from care has been found to have the virus again.
God.
That would suck. Like, oh, I'm past it, and we're back.
Well,
see, but the sucky part about that specific case is she's a tour guide, so she is literally always around people.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does suck.
So she, of all people, would be one of the ones to get reinfected, which is shout out hermits. We don't have to go outside, eat shit outside world.
When they confirm a case, okay, say, oh my gosh, we have one confirmed case, okay? When that person is healthy, do they unconfirm that case? You know what I mean?
They'll put it in the list of people who have recovered.
Okay, so they just don't take it away from
that person
cases.
is still part of the cases that have been reported.
Okay. I know that now. When did we like figure out what the flu was? When the flu happened, were people like, holy shit, this is crazy. Like, we got to figure out what we're doing about this.
I don't know. When did the flu?
In like the 20s? I'm going to look it up.
I can't find a total number right now.
What I wanted to see was the Reddit comparison and like because how long ago was that episode where we like really kind of broke down the coronavirus and you read over that list?
I'd have to find it. I don't think it's on track anymore.
Oh, is it too high or
too high?
Oh, okay.
It's still been growing, but
but not at that like.
It was correct for a little while, but I think right now it's
kind of fallen off.
It's lower.
Yeah.
And I assume too, what that formula might not have taken into account was measures people would take, or that might have been a variable they couldn't account for was how World Health Organization and different countries were going to start counteracting the virus, or trying to reduce the spreading. Okay, apparently there are 82,785 cases and 2,817 deaths currently.
Wow. 82,000 people have coronavirus. And this started about a month and a half ago, if that, sometime in like mid-December. Or no, it's been longer than that, or has it? I don't know. God, it's just gone by so fast. Time flies when you're having fun.
Haha.
Having corona.
Oh, okay. Here's the list. So
That's what my dad always said.
What's today?
Today is Pokemon Day, the 27th. You should know this.
Okay, so yeah, this one's way off. So it only went to the 21st of February, and it said by then there would be 57 million cases.
Could you fucking imagine?
And 1,178,000 deaths.
Could you imagine? Like, because the precautions people are taking now.
Wait. So what was that timetable?
Even near that.
So the original prediction model had on the 21st of this month, so 6 days ago, said there'd be 57 million cases and 1 million deaths. Which is obviously far off.
That would be the end of the world. At that point, if it really got to there, I'd be like...
But the reason, and I think the variable they accounted for here and was going off of, was based off the fact that it started in China, obviously most populated place.
Uh-huh.
And if they weren't able to contain it, like if another Wuhan broke out in China.
Oh, so like say like Wuhan happened
and
in
there
Beijing.
would be a Wuhan and another Wuhan and another Wuhan.
Yeah. In that case, I do think that's very possible just because of the sheer amount of people in China. And I think that's what it was accounting for. But then again, like I said, it can't account for how people would react, how governments would enact stuff, blah blah blah, like completely, literally quarantining entire cities.
Yeah.
So I think they're definitely doing.
Schools crazy.
Yeah, they're doing the right thing. I mean, better to be safe than sorry.
I would never want Corona. Hey, Corona, if you're watching this video, like, can you please like chill out?
Can you just like miss me with that?
And please dislike the
honest
video.
with
We don't
you,
want
Rob.
your endorsement.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rob. Of all the people in this group that are probably chill from Corona, if they were to get it, it would be you.
Why is that?
You're literally the healthiest of all of us.
No,
My immune system sucks.
No,
Yeah,
I have a
no.
pretty
You
shitty
are.
immune
Fruit
system.
might be jacked, but he gets sick a lot,
Yeah,
and
my immune
he
system
has back problems. Blue over here has autoimmune diseases that, I mean, they're not like, oh, I'm gonna die from Corona, but like I have fucking arthritis and shit. So
Hey, I have thin hair. All right.
oh,
checkmate.
poor you.
I'm gonna be
buddy.
fucking bald. All right.
Corona hears that, it's like looking at, yeah, just wait, boy.
I'm taking that.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a nice start to this podcast.
I'm glad it's not as bad as it was predicted.
That's a
that
depressing
sense.
start. Make sure you skip the Corona part if you want to get to the fun parts of the podcast.
Blue, why don't you pick up the podcast with a nice review of the podcast?
Oh,
That was good, Rob.
Wow.
I was really like,
Nailed that, dude.
I'm not kidding you, dude. That was like popcorn reading. When I was like, okay, Rob, this is what you're gonna say before you say it. All right, here we go. And then I did it. Then I went for it.
Well, guys, since we are off the topic of the crippling existential dread of the world, we have a review
20 more to
from
kill us.
Like a Boss, or
Like a Boss.
like a boss.
Boss.
Read a review like a boss.
boss.
He posted this on February 20, 2020. The 8.93 star podcast would be 9 stars, but unfortunately I had to take some points off due to the last 0.7 stars being infected with the coronavirus.
Oh.
May it rest in peace.
Yeah.
From laughs with Mr. Fruit and Blue to laughs at Rob, this podcast has it all. I made my dog listen to it once, and now it only responds to Apple or Olive. Overall, an entertaining podcast indeed. This has been your 9-star ad read.
Wait, did he say everyone laughs at me?
No, he
no,
said
dude,
from
no.
laughs,
He said everyone laughing with
you're
Rob.
doing
My
amazing,
therapist
sweetie.
says otherwise. I'm like, I think everyone laughs at me, Doc. And he's like, no. While he's like in the comment section.
Don't worry, I laugh at you, and I'm willing to tell that to you at your face.
That's
so.
okay. Well, that's like, at least you're laughing, because like I take laughing as a good thing. If you're laughing, that means you have to be smiling to laugh, which is a nice thing. And if you're looking at me, pointing, laughing at me, hey, at least you're having a good time looking at me.
That's a good way to take it.
Yeah,
take it in
look,
stride.
he's always smiling. Blue's always cracking a smile.
Oh, it's like mild, but it's there.
I'm kind of stuck like this.
Shut up.
I wish I could do that.
What?
The people that
Oh, like
I can't do it.
A ventriloquist.
No, but there's people who literally can keep their mouth closed and speak.
You know what's up?
Nope. Your lips literally, yeah.
No way. There are people that can do that. Dude, stop it. I'm asphyxiating it. Hey guys, for the audio listeners out there, I'm currently choking Mr. Fruit with a belt because he's into this kind of thing, and it's hot and it's getting steamy on the video side. You may want to tune into this part.
There are people that can do that though. It's not important. Thank you for that review, Blue. Thank you for bringing this podcast up so I can bring it back down again.
Oh, to what?
Yay. Oh.
Press F to pay respects to left, right, up, down, BA start.
I was gonna do the hungry. Got the thing.
Oh no, it's up, down, left. No,
Way
no,
to
no.
pay. Oh my.
Wait. No, I'm pretty sure I was right.
You're
left,
trying to pay-
right, up, down, BA start.
Why are you trying to pay respects to the Konami Code and you don't even know the Konami
The
Code?
guy that made it past. Now I'm second guessing. I was like, oh, is that right? Left, right. I can't. Does it? I think it might start left, right,
It's
up,
mine-
down, BA
No,
start.
here is the Konami Code. Left, right, up, down, BA start. That's my guess.
You're wrong.
Okay, well, I never played Konami games.
What?
Name me a good Konami game, please. One. Just one. Thank you.
Up, down, left, right, BA start. I had it backwards.
What game was that in?
It first appeared in Contra,
Oh, Contra's a good
where it
game.
allowed the player to obtain 30 free lives. That's where it came from.
Because Contra's a tough game.
But the
That's probably why that cheat code is so famous.
creator former Konami employee Kazuhisa Hashimoto has died. Wait a second. Hashimoto.
We pay your
That's
respects.
the name of that disease I think I have. That's an
Hashimoto.
unfortunate last name.
What is your
I think
disease
so.
you have?
It's that it's the problem with my lymph node.
I didn't know you had a problem with a lymph node.
Hashimoto's disease, yeah.
Oh.
I'm getting blood work again to see if it is that, but
I really am the healthiest here, man. I eat like fast food every night. I eat 1 meal a day.
well, there's like that one lady who lived like past 100, and they're like, "What's your secret?" She's like, "I've smoked like 2 packs a day, eaten horribly, don't exercise, drink alcohol all the time." It's like,
I'm just
get
trying to
lucky.
die.
Yeah, like just get lucky. There's some people who live the healthiest and die early.
The oldest man just turned 112, which was very cool. And thank you for watching.
Bloggers.
Yep.
But so that was an unfortunate news headline to see yesterday. As of the time we're recording this.
Yeah.
As of the time, it was a couple days ago. But that doesn't really matter. But see, we start out with a lull, and then we come back up, and then we lull, just like any good story.
And now we're about to hit it because
Although that's the opposite of how a good story goes. Normally it escalates, de-escalates, escalates again at the end. You know, like a hero's journey.
Yeah. Well,
They're going, training,
well, it depends
learning,
what kind of
but then
story you're
something
writing.
tragic happens, and then they come back to fulfill their destiny.
See,
or whatever.
but I think sometimes a good hero story is they start up and then they go back down and they stay down.
And then they're just always
down.
that's it.
They're down.
They actually
And
just
the
that's
villain
it.
wins. The dark side wins for this time.
But
Oh, also,
technically, it's just a matter of perspective.
saw Star Wars again, trash. Once again, even worse the second time. Just want you guys to know that.
Thank you. Surprised it's still in theaters.
Yeah, I was really surprised we were able to still get tickets for it. It was very weird.
Hey, Blue, what time is it?
Mean o'clock.
It's ad read time.
Hey,
Oh, you
boy.
got that?
Who's that podcast?
Boo,
It's GG over easy.
Wait, that's Zelda.
It's like-
That's our screech.
It's like that meme of it looks just like Pikachu, and then it shows up, and then it's just overlaid like GG over easy, GG over easy. It's like, gotcha.
So, I'll edit in a cool little motion.
Oh, don't stop. You're going to make this. Yeah, no. Today is technically Pokemon Day.
Congratulations, GT. You made it to another Pokemon Day.
Which
I'm
tonight,
very happy for you guys.
tonight I am hoping to watch the remake on Netflix of Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Oh,
Is that out?
Yeah, it came out today.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
That, as well as Altered Carbon Season 2. I need to watch that too.
What is that?
What?
Is that Pokemon?
No,
Altered
Oh,
Carbon.
it's just,
I thought
it's
that
just a
action show.
Netflix show.
Oh, that
yeah.
was Pokemon. I was like, what is
It's
that?
actually pretty
Like
sick.
a new league?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's like cyberpunk, and apparently this new season's even heavier in the cyberpunk. Just get me in the mood for, you guessed it.
Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk.
Wow,
I had no
wow! You guys
Oh my
are,
god! Wow, we actually got it
you guys are
right.
like cyberpunk people
Do
because
we,
you
like,
have mind reading.
play
chips.
video games.
Nope. I have a robot arm, though.
I do play video games. Actually, I was noticing.
You guys
that.
only play Pokemon.
I was noticing that. I just can't play video games as much as I used to. Not even that I don't want to. It's just like when I sit down to play, 2 hours feels like what used to be like a whole night of gaming.
It's true.
Even if I'm enjoying it, I don't know. I'll sit there and I'll look at it like, it's only been 2 hours? I don't know what it
It's
is.
been
I
a couple months, but I'm happy to say, okay, boomer.
Maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
kind of
what
with
it
you,
is.
man. Like
I
if
don't know
I'm
what it is.
like I can't play like a Skyrim or something like I have to sink my teeth into because I only can go like 2 hours before I'm like, whew.
Even if I'm having
I'm
fun,
good.
it's bizarre. There's some games that are contrary, and usually it has to be like day one hype kind of thing.
Pokemon.
Or like I'm grinding raid.
Yeah, like
Where you do like a
Pokemon.
10-hour stream.
Yeah, like Pokemon day one, getting through that, or like Destiny expansion, a lot of it, like get through that, but then I don't know.
I feel like it's more of a motivation issue because I'm the same way, but it's because I'm not crazy into the game I'm playing. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the time I'm only playing games because there's nothing else to play. Like
Yeah.
with most of the games I'm playing right now, there's really nothing else to play, so I'm just kind of, and I'll play like an hour or two before I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna get myself a snacky, and
It's
then I come back and
Some
Yeah.
Dunkaroos.
No, those are unhealthy. I can't eat
this
those.
This kind of leads into a story I wanted to tell on the podcast.
But I still want them.
Because I said I had that story. So yesterday I was buying a car, and one of the questions is like, who's your
Congrats.
employer? Thank you. I was they were like, well, who's your employer? So I was like Amazon, because like I don't want to, you can't say Twitch because like it's like owned by Amazon. And that's where like my normal primary income
Technically,
is from.
you could say Twitch.
Yeah, but like
that's not as cool.
Yeah, it sounds cooler when I say Jeff Bezos is my boss.
Amazon LLC.
Like, yeah. So we get on the topic. He goes like, so what's like your job there? You like work in the warehouse? Like, and I was like,
I'm Bezos' right hand.
I was like, fuck. I play like video games online, and like I'm a Twitch streamer. And he goes, what, my son, like, you play Fortnite? And I was like,
oh,
that's the first thing he had. And he's a really nice guy, dude. David, you're a really nice guy.
Well, he was until he said that.
And he was like, oh, my son, like, you plays Fortnite. And I was like, no. He's like, what do you play? And he's like, what's the last game you played on stream? I was like, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And he goes, oh, like, is that like newer? And I was like, no, it came out like 22 years ago. And he's like,
you could have like flipped it around and been like, no, so like I'm a retro broadcaster. I play like a bunch of old games.
I just said like,
really
I was like, I just play.
You know,
like,
Pong? I love Pong.
I was like, I just play like whatever is on there. So and then I go in this morning to trade my car, and he's like, oh, can you write down your name? Like, I'll tell my son about you.
Oh God.
So, yeah, dude. So like I get there and I'm like, I'm kind of hoping David's not there. But
David wouldn't miss that for the life of him.
He's there.
He was a super cool dude, great guy, great car salesman. And
you know he's listening, that's why.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, I showed you like my son like your page, and he's like, wow, you have like 119 followers. He's like, my son was like, that's so cool. And then my son watched what you played, and he's like, what is this? Like, he's like, my son didn't understand like what you were playing. And I was like, oh, that's because like it probably came out when your son wasn't even born. Like,
yeah, probably.
So
it's
yeah,
funny,
that's just my story. That
actually
a Fortnite Zoomer didn't know what I was playing.
Same thing happened to you.
You got caught in the wild?
Jeff Bezos.
Not caught like that, but the same idea. So the first year, and like probably like the only year I actually went to PAX South, when I met Fruit would take us to the TCG section of all the board games. And that was back when they actually had Pokemon events at PAX South.
Feels bad, dude.
They don't have
they don't anymore. Peppa Hands.
No, because they're boners.
So I don't think Fruit was even. I don't even think Fruit was there the day that we did this, because Fruit was like out doing the grounds, and so like me and Claire.
No, I remember it was Jaguars playing the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, you and Arios went to
You had to.
Went
and
to
they
Hooters.
won. That was tight.
Went to Hooters. Food was garbage.
But the game was awesome.
Yeah, the game was good. And then during that, they played Pokemon.
Yeah, so we went to go because the day before they did the pre-release tournament. So like you put a bunch of you open a couple packs, you open a starter deck, and you try to build the deck.
Oh, that's cool.
So we did that. I super rushed everybody with this super broken Heracross card. It was like flip a coin. This card deals like super dick punch damage.
I win.
Yeah,
and it was dope. And but I had to borrow Fruit's creator badge because I lost my creator badge. So after the tournament is done, the dude who I just played, he's like the dad of these two kids. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, I see you have a creator badge. What's your you like do Twitch or what's your channel name?"
Here's the internal sound of you, boom, boom.
And I'm just like, he's like, "Yeah, can you tell me the name of the channel?" I'm just like,
because you can't say Mr. Fruit, like
video game donkey.
It's not but it's not like he would even know who I am.
Yeah,
so
and that's how I always think about it too. It's like they're gonna look me up and they're gonna have no fuck idea who I am.
It's so funny because Claire is legit sitting right next to me. So when he's asked me this, I legit look over to Claire and she looks at me and she's just like, "You really gonna do this right now?"
like, this is you, man.
She doesn't say it, but she's saying it with her eyes. I'm just like, fuck. So I'm just like, I'll just write it down for you because it's kind of hard to say. So I write it down for him. Like, man, I really hope this dude doesn't watch.
Did you write it?
Yeah, I wrote it down and I just like, yeah, I'll just write it down and you can check out. Because back then I was even more anxious than I am now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, oh, what if someone hears? And I'm saying,
yeah,
but like I'm not that important in the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. Well, you are.
So
I
just write it down.
Wait,
but
let me
but
stop
you
there
know what
for a
I
second.
mean. Like
yeah.
I'm not like
But
I'm
that's
not
how I
like
think
Ninja.
too.
But it's not
I'm not like
it's
people
not
are like,
Pokemon.
oh,
It's
is
not
that BlueWestlo? Oh no, like nobody.
Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wrote it down and I was like, yeah, here you go. I just kind of play whatever I feel like. And he's like, oh, cool, I'll check it out, man.
Nothing ever
Like,
came of it.
Nothing ever. I mean, not that I know of. He probably
Yeah.
saw my channel. And he was like, wow, this dude swears a lot and plays a lot of Destiny. I don't want to watch this dude.
Well, I'm good.
Well, that was back probably what, D1?
That was like That was like.
Didn't you get recognized at like a food truck, Blue, or something like that? Like they recognized your voice.
Probably like around Rise of Iron.
That
Yeah,
wasn't a bad time.
an actual. I love how we were going to talk about Pokemon, but now we've gone into.
Then now
this
we're talking about stands.
classic.
It was my
No,
fault.
I actually-
said something.
I actually-
No, I mean we'll get to it.
Someone actually did meet me in the wilds, and shout out John, you're a cool dude.
John.
I don't even know if he watches anymore. John
guy.
had.
Probably
John
doesn't,
had.
dude.
Two,
He
was
used
there,
to love
he was
our
at-
content.
Okay. So it was the day that fruit hit 200,000, or not the day. It was.
Oh damn.
It was. I'm trying to do the
What
backstory here.
year
So
is
I had
that?
the 200,000K shirt, which was like the three of us
Yeah.
illustrated as
That's a
Guardians.
banger shirt.
And the first day I get the shirt back, I'm like, oh, this shirt is so tight. I'm gonna wear it. Stupidest mistake I could ever make. Why would I wear my own stupid Dream Team shirt?
Yeah,
Idiot
your
face.
guy agrees too. IRL.
You just fell
So
over,
I-
but it's okay.
So I go to this is back when I'm in Austin. So I go to Stubbs Barbecue. Shout out people who
I was
love
gonna say,
Stubbs
what is that?
Barbecue. I
That
figure I'm
sounds
gonna
good.
treat myself. It's just a
That's right.
classic downtown spot in Austin. And it's like in the middle of the day, so like nobody's at Stubbs. So like, oh, I'll go to Stubbs. I mean, it's like 3 or 4. So I go to pick up from Stubbs, and this dude is like, he's going to pay his bill. He's like, oh, Dream Team shirt. Oh, I just bought that, and I got it like yesterday too. Do you like them? And I'm just like, oh fuck my entire ass. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
This is
now at
Prime
Stubbs.
Dream Team too.
He's only got 200,000 subs. Is this really that big of a deal? Like, he's not even like, I'm not even that well known. And he's just like, oh yeah, I love them. So I'm just
Man,
like,
we used to be
I'm-
somebody, dude.
We used to be somebody. Yeah,
You still are
that's actually
somebody.
crazy. Back in the day, like you had like 200,000 subs, and you were getting way more views than you had subs. Like that's how big Destiny was. It's nuts.
But you're still
Okay,
getting
anyways.
views. Hey, look at me. Hey, over here.
You're doing amazing. Oh god, Mr. Fruit, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying
It's okay.
we were like
been on the
top
decline.
0.1%.
Smash that like button to make Mr. Fruit happy.
Yeah. Anyways, this
See, now
dude
he's
John's
smiling.
like, I can't really hide my voice. I'm like, yeah, I'm part of the Dream Team Monka Shake. And he's like, oh, BlueWestlo. Oh, you're so cool. He didn't even make a big deal of it. He's
That's
like,
sick.
he was
Yeah.
a really cool dude.
Yeah, that's a good experience.
My man.
And then he was like, oh yeah, my kids watch you. And I go and I see his kids, and they're like these like 6 and 7 year olds. I'm like, oh my god, what influence are we making on these kids? We
Oh,
swear,
right.
we
Well, to be fair though, that's when I used to
constantly-
censor it.
That is when he did
Yeah.
censor.
Then I drove crazy.
Oh,
bring it
man.
up.
Sorry. Sorry. I try.
But yeah, he was super cool.
Freaking poop.
And then-
Just doesn't have the same tone. When I say like, man, what the freak? I just can't.
It's just
Like,
not what the frick. It's not the
when
same.
you put an emphasis, what the free?
well, even that, like, God, man, what the freak? Like that doesn't. I still have it in me, you know.
Oh,
Like,
buddy.
let me get it out.
What the fudge?
Nah.
See, that works for me.
What the fudge, man?
Yeah,
Like-
maybe you just learn to scat instead of.
Skip the boo bop bop, skip it bop. It's like, oh wow.
Rob's angry. You just sound like the wah 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 wah
It's
wah.
like,
wah,
why is
wah.
Rob's mic muted? Skip it boo bop bop bop. And they're like, oh okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Well, shout out to John.
Yeah. And
it's
shout
okay
out-
now because his kids probably like watch Fortnite. They don't even watch us, so it's fine.
Shout out to kids.
They probably saw the couple
floss.
Fortnite videos we did, and they're like, "Yeah," and then when I never did more, and they're
Luckily,
like, forget it,
luckiest loot ever.
forget about them.
All right. So back to our Pokemon. We got a little off track. there.
Pokemon.
This is a very important day for you two. You guys, this is what? Probably your...
Wait, I have a little story that
Oh.
definitely takes precedent over Pokemon Day. Real quick.
Okay, we'll get to Pokemon. We swear we'll get back to you.
We're gonna
It's
get
your
there
big day.
in,
We'll get back to
any
you.
second now. Okay, hear me out here. I want to bring this up just because we've talked about it before on the podcast, and I thought it was pretty funny when it happened. I pooped my pants.
Shut up! No way!
You pooped your pants as an
actually did?
adult?
I
I'm
actually
now-
pooped my
Now
pants.
I'm back and interested. Have I told my
Congrats!
poop pants story?
I think so on the podcast.
On Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, maybe not that recent.
Oh, that's a long time ago. But go ahead.
Oh.
You actually like. Okay, okay. I'll ask questions later.
Dude, big congrats.
Thank you. It actually happened. I was sitting over there, as I do when I work, and I'm just sitting there chilling. Straight. I don't feel like I have to poop.
Oh my god.
Nothing, dude. I just got a little fart coming.
Oh, so you sharted.
Oh no, it's one of those.
So I'm like, all right, it just, and immediately I go, wait. Like it wasn't like it was like a. And I was like, wait. But then I had to fart again.
Don't tell me.
I had to fart again.
No!
And then it like immediately, it was like a rapid fire. I was like, and I just immediately go.
Stop.
I'm literally sitting there. I like stop what I'm doing. I just sit there like, I think I just pooped myself. And sure enough, I stand up.
You pooped yourself twice.
Well, I stand up, and sure enough, like I feel something. It ain't right. So I immediately just run to the bathroom, take my pants off, hop in the shower. I'm like, I just soiled myself. Well, first off, here's the thing.
You need to wipe yourself down first?
Well, no, I took my pants off, went on the toilet, and I had hot liquid soup coming out of my butt.
God,
dude,
for
real? Like, yes, I get that.
15 minutes.
No fucking shit. No pun intended.
There was a lot of it. And
oh my god!
And the worst part too is it literally felt like someone dipped my butthole in like hot in the bomb. It felt like my butthole was dipped in the bomb.
What did you eat?
I don't know. They're like,
you don't remember what you ate after that or before that?
It was nothing crazy. Like it was pretty normal.
Oh my god!
And so when I looked at my pants, it was almost like nothing. It was like a little streak.
I agree, BlueWestlo. Yes, I agree.
Bent over backwards on that one.
I agree.
It looked like a little streak, but like
I want you to stop.
Something came out.
That's
and
so great.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I pooped my pants.
Oh god.
Well, no, that's not pooping your pants.
Technically, I pooped in my pants.
No,
Not like
that's poop. No, that's poop.
Yeah, okay, see.
Not like a full log,
Okay,
but
that's still poop,
that.
homie.
But
That's
let
still
me tell you my pooping the pants.
Okay.
And like that's sharding. Like sharding is like you think you have to fart. See, I've almost sharded countless times. Okay, but the thing about
I
sharding,
fart all the time.
see,
bro.
but you got to be kind of like.
But now I'm worried.
Yeah,
my
see-
alert system's on because it felt like
I mean,
a
I've
normal
sharded.
fart.
I've sharded countless times in my life. So like when
I
you,
respect that.
so when you like, I feel a fart coming. I'm always conscious about a shart because I always eat like shit. So who knows what my poop is gonna be like that day? So like I always kind of like.
That's not healthy.
So I always kind of go like the push, but then like I know how it feels, and then like if it's a shot, I'm like swoop, like it's like push. Oh no! It's like one of those. It's like all right, like,
Yeah,
okay, I can get some
Why-
of the
why
fart
am I
out,
part
and
of
then
this
nope,
podcast?
stop it. All right, but okay,
Is this really what I signed up for?
okay. So this
Especially the viewers.
So this poop in my pants. So I was like 16.
This is the most depressing.
No, I was
podcast,
17.
Honestly, we start off with Corona, and now we're literally just talking about shitting ourselves.
So it was my senior year of high school,
No,
senior or junior year. And we're me and the boys. We're going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-dubs, that's right.
Let's do
Now I'm
it.
listening to a story about Rob shitting himself.
And I
I'm here
went
for it.
ham on some buffalo wings, bro. And let me tell you, I had some of the very hots, the buffaloes, the dry ones. We had it all going
I want Buffalo
because there was like a
Wild Wings,
UFC fight or something. Like,
though.
so.
I'm going to B-dubs tonight.
Oh, are you?
I was supposed to eat healthy, but screw it. I'm going to
I'll go with you.
Oh.
And we.
Now I'm going.
Okay, we're going. And then I'm gonna poop my.
And we're
pants.
going to poop our pants. Yeah.
Oh, the timing, that would have been hilarious. So we're eating B-dubs, and then we leave about an hour and a half later. And like as soon as I sit in the car, and I hear boo, and I'm like, and I told you guys, I don't I don't poop in public places, like never.
The thing that is, I totally know that sound. It's literally like an audible sound.
Yes, it like
Your stomach's like, bro,
And, like,
it's
I'm-
about to go down
yeah,
here.
and like I'm at the Buffalo Wild Wings by Park Meadows, you know,
Yeah.
way out there. So it's like I got a trek in front of me. Like,
You're
I
in
got
boondocks.
I got like 20, 25 minutes ahead of me here. So the whole time,
someone right now is like looking that up, and then they're like, okay, 20, 25 minutes in a car. How far could you?
So I'm literally like sitting there like super uncomfortable. Bangers are going, everyone's having a good time, and I'm not trying to like dampen the mood to be like, oh my god, like I'm gonna
every pothole.
I'm gonna have to go like to the bathroom. So we get to Gibbs's house. I'm with Gibbs,
right?
And I say,
wait a minute, I've heard this story before.
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah, because then you went to Gibbs' house. Yeah.
Have I told
And
this
then
on
you're
the
on your way.
podcast?
And then you have actually.
I
And
think so.
then
And then I wipe my
you're
ass
like,
in the field with
and
the
then
sprinkler?
you had to wipe your ass in the field, and you just like you couldn't handle it. So you got out of the car, and then immediately in the field,
that's pooping your
annihilated
pants
it.
because like I couldn't hold it and I pooped
No, that's not
in my pants.
Okay,
That's not
I know
pooping
I
your
pooped my
pants because
pants,
you
so-
still went in the field.
No, I pooped my pants, dog. Like
No, I
Okay,
respect
but
it.
fruit did
and like
too.
it was
You're literally
I had to wash my pants.
pooping. Your pants pooping gatekeeping right now.
No, you didn't poop in your pants. This
you
is pooping your
sharted.
pants.
I poop in my pants.
You
You,
pull-
sharted.
You show your pants right now. Like,
Bro,
this
y'all
is pooping your pants.
See this
Bro, y'all both
streak?
had-
That's a shark.
Y'all both
alright?
had shit in your pants, as far as I'm concerned. So congrats, guys. I
Yeah,
think you guys
thank
did
you.
amazing.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, poo poo pee pee.
God.
Like this, what I'm saying is the line draws is when you have to wash it.
Were you editing?
I don't remember. But literally, it's just like, and then afterwards, because here's the thing, I was commando. I like to go commando. It's free.
Poor shorts.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So, but then I was like, all right, I put on some underwear. I was like, we're going to protection. And then I put a towel on my seat. I didn't want to ruin the Herman Miller. So I was like, I don't know if this is going to happen again, but I gotta protect myself.
Why not just not push? Like you don't have to. Like you're not like a baby. Like you don't have to push. You know that like
No, I'm saying when I farted, it literally just felt like a fart and then just, except it was like, and I was like,
so, but what I'm saying is just hold the fart in. You just and then like every fart you have, you just get up and you go to the bathroom just in case. It's literally
you don't know how much I fart, bro. That would be so much work.
Everybody farts.
I would get nothing done, dude.
7 steps.
And until I open the door, then get in, then I'd have to take everything, then I'd have to sit down and be
13
like,
steps.
okay, nope, all right, back, and then I'd get halfway and be like,
Let me
oh,
just
gotta fart
lay a towel
again.
down instead.
It's like my body's early warning system just failed me. They gave up,
That
dude.
is the funniest thing I've ever heard. I
It's
love
like
you.
someone had the Richter scale,
Oh
but it
my
failed to pick up any quake movement, and so they're just like, whoops, earthquake.
That is hilarious.
My Richter scale's broken, or at
Dang.
least it was.
So you haven't pooped your pants in this podcast once yet?
In this podcast,
Yes. You
No.
haven't pooped your pants right now.
no,
That you know
that's
of.
that's the first time I've pooped my pants since
Ever?
that 4th grade story or whatever,
Oh, okay.
where I was sleeping. And same thing, except this time I thought I had to fart when I was sleeping, and it was, I don't know how I missed it. It was a full poop, and then I just wake up and it's listen, it's not important.
So, but you know what won't make you shit your pants?
This app.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey.
my god, I love you guys. All right, Blue. All right, welcome back. No poo poo pee pee. All right, so when did you guys pee your pants the first time?
Okay. Multiple times as a baby.
All right, so today, all right,
Today's Pokemon Day. As of the time of this recording, we're actually going to talk about Pokemon. Rob wants to know everybody's top 10 Pokemon list because
the
we'll
top-
talk about it later.
the top 10 Pokemon list or top 100.
Top 10, no. They came out with the official, they did a survey or whatever. For today, top 10 Pokemon.
I thought they did like top 100 though, like, and then they just.
Well,
showed
I mean,
that top
yeah,
10.
but they only showed
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah.
And off the top of my head,
The top 10 list was okay. There were some I really disagreed with, and I will give you my opinion. But I'm also
I gotta
new,
say,
so.
I personally wasn't surprised by any of the top 10.
Really? None of them really came out at, especially. Okay, we'll just wait for the list here.
I'm working on it. They
I
did
will
show a new
say-
mythical Pokemon.
Yeah,
They did. It was dope.
What is that? It's like a little gorilla.
It's the new song Zarude Dance Storm.
Karude Sandstorm.
That's cool.
Where
He
is the
looks
list?
pretty cool.
I'm looking for it.
There's like, how do you not find it?
Pokemon's tweeted a lot today.
Well, it is today. I mean, it is.
Here we
your
go.
guys'
Here we
favorite
go.
day.
Hey, yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 list.
I can tell us who we have at number 10.
So once again, this is the top 10 list as voted by everyone who wanted to go vote.
Yeah,
when
wait,
they
I
had
didn't
that
vote. Why
Google
didn't
vote.
I didn't know about this?
Like you care.
Well,
I would've voted.
Follow Pokemon Twitter, buddy.
Okay.
So
Would you vote for Steelix?
Steelix.
So yeah, whoever voted for this is just community driven or whatever.
Yeah.
We have at number 10, Gengar.
Well deserved.
You like to see that in top 10?
Well deserved. I think he is I think he should be higher, dude. Gengar is the first Pokemon ever shown on the TV show.
One of two.
Well, one of two, but like the cooler of the two.
Hey.
He is a psychic. He just looks cool. I love him. Great guy. Always picked him in Pokemon Battle.
Number 9, Gardevoir. Which
people,
if I've
I
learned
know
anything,
why people love that. Yeah.
If I've learned anything from Dork's feed, I know why Gardevoir is number 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because like they think it's hot.
There is a lot of furry bait out there. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That might explain some of these actually. 8. I'm actually surprised it was this high. Rayquaza.
Absolutely well deserved, dude. Probably one of the coolest looking ones.
I feel like Rayquaza might have been a little higher.
Rayquaza's I think Rayquaza just is universally the most popular legendary.
He is the only legendary on that list, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, except for number 1. Which I'm sure they'll induct as a legendary at this point.
Oh, I was like, what?
They should, but instead they decided to choose Charizard instead for some reason.
Number 7, Garchomp.
I didn't understand that one either, but then again, I'm not a stan like you guys.
Garchomp is just iconic because of Cynthia. And holy crap, did Cynthia rock your shit when you were a kid.
And like Garchomp was like her best Pokemon.
It's the dragon line of
I know who but
Garchomp is just one of the most busted Pokemon in the history of Pokemon, and
competitively too, right?
Popular,
like he was played
super popular and competitive, and he's just in the game. Cynthia rocked your shit, and Garchomp was the one who rocked your shit. So
I think he looks cool. He looks like a cool jet, kind of.
And he looks dope. Yeah,
he looks cool, but he wouldn't come near my top 10.
Number 6, Sylveon.
Which one is that? Oh,
that's the fairy evolution of Eevee.
Yeah.
If any of them surprised me, I guess it would be Sylveon. But even then, that one doesn't surprise me that much because Sylveon has just been really, really popular, especially over the past couple of years.
And I also feel like for some girls and stuff, like younger girls, I imagine they gravitate more towards, especially
they
people
always
love
did
Eevee
already.
And then you got the fairy type. So
all the girls love Eevee.
I mean, not to say guys don't either, but I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I imagine that's what I thought. This one I was surprised by because I love it, but I didn't realize it was so universally loved, at least by the people who did the survey. Mm-hmm. Umbreon at number 5.
I agree.
Umbreon, I'm not surprised by personally because especially in the US, Umbreon has always been ridiculously popular.
Well, I think what happened with Umbreon, Umbreon and Espeon, those were the first two evolutions that were the newest of Eevee, right?
Like, sick.
Yeah, so I think that's why it kind of holds, because it was not Jolteon, Flareon, none of those. And then, it was like a newer one.
Umbreon has, and Umbreon has in general just been like really ubiquitous through the anime and the games. Umbreon was a starter in Pokemon Coliseum. Like,
really? I didn't know that.
So
Umbreon and Espeon, but Umbreon's always just been super, super big popular. And then the next 4 on the list are pretty part of the course, personally.
No, see, this is where it surprised me. Number 4, Charizard. That didn't.
Yeah, that's whack. Wait, get him up there. He needs to be 1. That's ridiculous.
Oh, you think he needs to be higher?
Oh. Absolutely, I think he needs to be higher.
I'm a little jaded on the Charizard talk just because he gets so much special attention.
Well, as a casual Pokemon, I'm the casual here in this group, all right? You guys represent...
Oh, no doubt.
The GM Pokemon Masters. I'm a normie, all right? And when I think Pokemon, I think Charizard. You know? I'm sorry, I do. Like, that is who I think should be 1. Not only because in the anime, he was super cool, and he side McTossin the Magmar in the video, and that's sick. That's a very good part because then Ash and Charizard learn to become one with each other even though they have disagreements, and they learn that through the show too. So there's a lot more that goes to Charizard than just a fucking cool ass dragon. Come on, he deserves to be 1. I guess I'm in the minority here.
Well, I just want Pokemon to take note. Nowhere on this list is Pikachu or Eevee. Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, Christ. Pikachu didn't even make top 30.
And Look, two of Eevee's
I feel like we're
evolutions.
talking about like a tournament. Like, didn't even make top 30.
I want to. I will after we finish the top 10. I do want to go over some interesting picks in the top 30 that will change the way we see Pokemon forever.
Number 3.
Well, specifically for one group of people. But anyways, number 3.
This one surprised me. Mimikyu.
Whack, dude. What
Now,
the fuck is that?
This one did not surprise me personally.
How, Blue?
Because Mimikyu has continuously been everywhere in the anime, everywhere in the games. It gets its own like sick ass TCG cards, and in general, the concept behind this Pokemon is just so sick. People gravitate toward it so much. It's Pikachu's
edgy.
depressed cousin. That is tight.
I don't get
Anyways,
it. All I ever know of that Pokemon
Mimikyu's
is
just been everywhere.
Mimikyu is the one that grabs you in Smash. That's all I know about it. It like grabs you with a hand and throws you.
Yeah.
That's what it does. That's that Pokemon when I see
This
it.
one just doesn't surprise me personally. And Mimikyu has just been super, super popular ever since they showed it off. Alola region in general has had a lot of Pokemon that have just like exploded popularity, and Mimikyu was probably the biggest one.
Number 2. Lucario.
Probably the least surprising pick on this list.
Dude, whack.
You got more faith than me, I guess.
I don't get.
I guess I haven't kept up with the whippersnappers.
I just didn't think like the Lucario movie was even that good. Like the Lucario Pokemon movie, that was probably one of the first Pokemon movies I liked. And like that's why I'm like not really big into Lucario, and I didn't really like his Smash character at all either. So.
Well, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Watch Sue use him. He's pretty good with him, although he's dropped him, but that's not the point.
Oh, let's not be that cool.
Hands.
Now this one surprises me not at all.
This is never mind. This is the least surprising one.
Yeah. Uno, most popular Pokemon. According to the survey, I don't know who they surveyed, but
pretty much everyone.
It was published by Pokemon, so a lot of people did it.
I did it. Greninja.
Yep.
No surprises here.
Greninja.
Nope.
Greninja has quickly, over the course of the past 5 years, just like become what is essentially the mascot to Pokemon next to Pikachu.
As I explained to Rob, it is the Zoomer's Charizard.
Yeah.
Times 10.
It's a Zoom.
100%.
It's so take me the casual and make me 6 years younger.
Yeah. You'd be like,
Greninja would probably be my favorite Pokemon.
Plus, had a huge spot in the anime. A huge spot in the anime. They made an entire like
arc
exclusive form.
A whole form because he was so popular they made a whole form.
Yep.
Ash's Greninja?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He got Ash Greninja form. And they even put Ash Greninja in the game. That's how popular Greninja is.
What was the game he first...
If you played the demo.
What gen is he?
He's Gen 6.
And what's his starter?
Froakie,
which is also a 6 starter.
Which also probably plays into it a little bit. But
it's mainly because he's a ninja.
I guess.
Throws water shurikens. I have no idea. People really like him. Water Dark too. I mean, it's a cool type.
Sick type. And his hidden ability is one of the most... probably the most OP of all the starters' hidden abilities. Protein.
All right, so we got Pokemon's top 10. I'm so interested in you guys' top 10 list.
Before we go into our top 10, because me and Fruit are probably not even going to have like a numbered top 10, let's go over like, just real quickly.
Yeah. You wanted to talk about...
the top 30.
Yeah. I'm interested to hear about that.
So right out of the top 10 is Dragapult.
11? I don't know that.
He's number 11. That was super dope. Because I didn't think Dragon Ball was gonna get that high, but Dragon Ball, it's actually pretty interesting how popular Dragon Ball's got in a short amount of time.
I have no idea.
We got Tyranitar at number 12. At number 13, this changes the game. Bulbasaur was number 13.
So he's the number one, like he's the highest starter.
Bulbasaur.
So
Bulbasaur.
A lot of the reason Bulbasaur, there was a lot of pride in Bulbasaur because he was the low key pick. Well, Bulbasaur is the number 13 Pokemon. Bulbasaur is a normie pick now, boys. They've successfully changed the landscape. And you know what? If you're proud of it, you're proud of it.
They've successfully changed the landscape. If you pick
so
Bulbasaur,
congratulations
you're a
on now being a normie pick.
Rowlett's not too far behind.
Down the list. Although, to be fair, Charizard is number 4, so I'm not going to like the facts are still facts. 14, we got Toxtricity, who just released this generation. 15 is Lugia.
I know who that is.
One of the most classic legendaries of all time.
I didn't know Lugia was in the water. I was asking Christian about that the other day. I didn't know Lugia did water stuff.
Watch the movie, bro.
I've watched the movie, but
dope.
I just didn't realize he was the water. I thought he was ice. Yes, I know, and then that's Articuno. Don't ask me. I was a little kid.
Lugia is not water type.
I thought he was wind. That's what I was really like ice and wind.
He is flying.
Wind's not a type.
Well,
he's psychic flying.
Temtem.
My kid world.
You're doing great. Anyways, number 16 is Rowlett. Rowlett, one of the most popular starters ever in such a short amount of time. 17 we got Ageless. 18 is Chandelure. I was wrong.
Shut the fuck up. That
Chandelure
stupid Chandelier.
Chandelure is tight. Shut up.
He's kind of cool.
Number 19 is Pikachu. Pikachu did make top 20.
The Chandelier got higher than Pikachu?
Chandelure is tight. Come on. Number 20 is Eevee. No surprises here. Eevee is highly popular as well as the Eeveelutions.
I can't believe that.
I'm surprised by this. Number 21 is Luxray.
We like Luxray.
What is Luxray?
I didn't realize Luxray was so popular. He's one of the sickest designs for sure.
No idea that.
Number 22 is Decidueye, the evolution of Rowlett. Number 23 is Zoroark, the dark type that changes with the illusion ability. 24 is Lycanroc. 25 is Corviknight. 26 is Flygon. 27 is Hydreigon. 28 is Sceptile.
Wait, Hydreigon is the one with the 3 heads, right? I do.
Yeah, he's tight.
He is tight.
Number 29 is Blaziken. And
nice.
Number 30, one of the most popular internet meme pics made the list. Number 30 is Snom, the little ice boy.
Snom? What is that?
The cute little ice boy.
Oh, Snom is so cute, dude. I love Snom.
You guys like Snom more than you like Charmander. You guys like...
No.
You guys... Wait. I'm going to really break this down for you.
Charmander is one of my favorites ever.
You like Snom.
Also, first off, you act as if I voted. Like, this is my list.
Better not be. All I'm saying is that Dragonite deserves to be in that top 30. That is unbelievable that he got snubbed.
Get destroyed.
Makes me sick.
Destroyed.
He delivers mail for God's sakes.
Yeah, I agree.
He's just a blue collar dude. Everyone forgets about him. That's why.
The fact Dragonite's not in the top 30 is a disgrace.
It is. That is a. But that's kind of tight now because it's a low key kind of pick.
That's true, Rob.
He's not a normie pick now.
Now you're a hipster, dude.
Yep. Now I'm fucking cool. Yep.
My boy Toxicroak and Croagunk got snuffed.
I'd be shocked if Croagunk got top 30.
See, but me and Fruit's favorites are already low key picks.
Which is unfortunate. People are just sleeping on him, dude. That's all.
That's the great part of Pokemon, though. Everyone's got a different favorite.
So they only went to 30. They didn't go to 100.
On the site, they only show the top 30, but then they also show the list of like the top 10 by region.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean,
because you don't have warmth on that banana.
It's because it doesn't go past 30.
No, like even if. All right, give me your top 10s. Okay, both your top 10. Okay, your number 10s. Go
Blue first because he's prepared.
I can't give you like a number list.
You said you voted.
He doesn't have an order.
I don't have like an order list though. I mean, I could tell you like my top 3, right? That's not hard, but I can't. Everything past top 3, can't tell you that. That's too difficult.
Start there.
Okay, so favorites. So we'll start it off with stuff that Rob's familiar with. Zapdos is on my top 10 list. I love Zapdos. What my favorite?
Absolutely deserves to be on a top 10 list.
One of my favorites.
It's absolutely a shame he didn't make the top 30.
We also got Umbreon. I love Umbreon, so no surprises here.
Classic.
Lugia also on my top 10. Lugia is the classic. We got Dragonite on my top 10. That's respectable. We got Dragonite on my top 10.
Absolutely.
He is incredible.
Yep.
I love Dragonite.
Me too.
Rowlett's on my top 10. Rowlett's one of my favorites, also because I bred an unholy amount of them to get Dorka Shiny. It's not a big deal. Don't make it weird. And then Pidgeot. I love Pidgeot. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's basic pick, but I love Pidgeot.
No.
And specifically, I love Mega Pidgeot. One of the sickest designs I've ever seen in Pokemon. It looks dope.
Puts Temtem to shame.
Temtem wishes they could
make Mega
even remotely come close. All right, buddy. Let's be honest here, buddy. Okay. And then this Pokemon has quickly become one of my favorites. Dragapult is on my top 10. I love Dragapult. He's one of the sickest Pokemon I've ever seen.
What does he look like? I don't know who that is. Is he newer?
He's a dragon with a jet plane on his head, with the stealth bomber jet on his head.
Oh, okay.
Fruit, show him picture Dragapult.
I thought that was Garchomp.
Dragapult's the sickest. Dragapult is like cooler Garchomp. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
Okay.
The Ghost Dragon is tight. And then I could easily tell you my top 3. So number 3 is Charmander.
Nice.
I love Charmander. I always have Charmander as one of my favorites. I like Charmander more than I like Charizard. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's okay. That's okay.
Charmander is just I used to, when I was a kid, I would literally have a Charmander and never evolve it all the way to level 100. I'd bring it to as many games as I could.
And then it's
I
like
always
starting
pick
to evolve
Charmander.
and you're like, B.
And then I would, when I played on the virtual console, when Red came out on the 3DS store, I same thing, played through the game with Charmander, never evolved into Charizard. I love Charmander.
He's
I remember
also
watching the
goated on the
anime.
anime, like when he's all sad.
He had like one of the saddest moments in the anime. That shit made men
that
cry.
Sticks with me to this day.
That sticks with you. The
You
Charmander
just-
that got treated like shit. That and then
fucked up.
Ash raised him to be a strong Charizard. That's a
And he's
That's
holding
so-
a little leaf, holding his little
He's holding a
flame.
little
His little
leaf.
flame, his
It's
flame
not
goes
fair.
out. He's gonna
It's
die.
so messed
He's
up.
gonna die. You leave that
And that's
Pokemon
what-
out there. That ain't cool.
that's what Charmander's top 3, baby. Always top 3.
I wouldn't have my heart right now at 25 if I didn't see that as a kid. That's true,
Charmander-
man. I wouldn't be in touch with my
Charmander's the homie.
emotions
That's
if I
right.
didn't see that.
Hey,
Charmander taught
shout out
men
Pokemon.
Yeah,
how to accept
that
their
shit sticks with
emotions.
me.
Shout out Pokemon. Number 2 is Empoleon. He's a penguin. He's an armored penguin.
Yeah,
What is there
yeah.
not to
I know
like?
that specifically because of you.
Yeah. Empoleon's tight. I love Empoleon. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of love from Pokemon.
But that's okay.
Unfortunately.
But now
he's
he's low
tight.
key.
And then my number 1 is always the most low key pick, and everyone's like, "Really? Why?"
Buzzsprout.
And I'm just like, "Oh, Pepe Hands. It's Silvally. Silvally. I literally have
Word.
like 3 Silvally figures on my desk right now.
Is Sylveon the one with the 3 like kind of claws and it has like the hair that goes back
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
Yeah, it's tight. I have
Yeah,
like a Silvally
I like that one
plush.
too. That one's
I
cool.
have a Silvally plush.
Gen
right
2,
over my
right?
bed. Gen 7.
7.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know what that Pokemon is because I think I'm thinking of Sneevil or
Sneasel or
Sneasel.
Weavile?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Sneasel.
Something like that. I have a Silvally keychain. Silvally is my background on my
Oh,
iPhone.
I have no idea.
I love Silvally.
That's cool.
And Silvy's just tightest. He has like he also has one of the sickest
That's
backstories in Pokemon lore. And I just think he has like one of the coolest designs I've ever seen in Pokemon. And he's super sick Pokemon. And Silvy's my favorite. So eat shit, Arceus mains.
Isn't Arceus like the god of Pokemon though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, that was only his 3.
Sometimes it'd be that way.
Well, no, he had like that whole kind of list going into it. I think that was
I
about 10.
went through the whole top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I only numbered my top 3 because it's the only one.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I could number.
And the number was like,
Well, I mean, I'm screwed here. I tried to look up an image so I could see all of them, but
yeah.
nothing's loading. So I'll definitely forget some.
Just do it off the top of your head. And
That's
Yeah.
okay. Hey,
So-
Pokemon that are watching, if you guys are offended by Mr. Fruit's list, we'll make
I
sure
probably
we
forgot some.
Okay.
So I'll just try and name some. We got, in no particular order,
Okay.
Rowlett.
Like Rowlett would make your top 10.
Yeah.
Like
Rowlett's tight. Rowlett is
Rowlett would make
tight.
my top 10. Arcanine.
absolutely.
Oh,
That's a
great
great pick. Great
Absolutely.
pick.
Of course.
You'd be in mine. He would be in mine.
Krogunk.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's your
Krogunk
guy.
would be my number 1.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Krogunk's my number 1. He's my boy.
I even got him a shiny Krogunk
Yeah,
like
for my
2 years
birthday.
ago for his birthday. It was
Mhm.
Paul.
Yeah, my man. So Krogunk. My boy Cramorant. You know it.
Dude,
that?
My boy
Cramorant.
Which one is that one?
That's that derpy bird from Gen 8, dude. My
Derpy bird.
Cheeto boy.
The part I love about Sword and
Cramorant.
Shield is there's so many good designs, and I can guarantee you at least one of Sword and
Yeah.
Shield's designs has made it into someone's top 10 list.
I like
most
that.
people's top 10.
Yeah, there are good ones.
Cramorant is so cool.
Yeah,
Cramorant is up there. Tyranitar, of course.
Ooh,
Yeah.
T-Tar, my boy.
Classic.
Love me some T-Tar.
Wait, real quick, no Typhlosion love out of you guys?
No.
Wow, Typhlosion would
Cyndaquil-
totally...
Cyndaquil
Totally
actually
good,
used
man.
to be my favorite Pokemon back when I was a kid, but I don't know what happened. I just grew out of it. And I guess
Wow.
Cyndaquil line just wasn't it for me.
Oh, feels bad.
I say Blastoise.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
I
great
respect
pick.
that.
Was that 6? Something
Yeah.
like that?
I can't be
That's
mad if
six.
you got like Venusaur, Blastoise, or Charizard. You know, it's like, I can't be mad at
He's
that.
I do
gonna put
wanna
Bulbasaur on his
kinda-
list.
Probably had Venusaur too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It would either be
Ooh.
Venusaur or
Bulba.
Bulbasaur, yeah. One of them.
Bulba.
Okay.
Although,
Just the whole line, that's fine.
after Ultimate, Ivysaur with its Ivy.
Oh,
Definitely
Ivy.
after my heart. What other ones? See,
You
like
got
if
three
I
more lists.
if I
You got three
saw
more,
them, I
buddy.
would know. Bonsly.
Oh, I love Bonsley.
Yeah.
No.
He's
the
the
Prevo
baby.
Sudowoodo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sudowoodo.
yeah, he's like me.
Yeah.
Sudowoodo.
He looks like a little
Mhm.
bonsai tree.
Yeah.
What is that? 2 more?
Two more.
Probably Umbreon.
You got no legendaries on there. Just think about that for
Umbreon
a
the
second.
Yeah, that's
Classic.
fine with me.
Okay.
So Umbreon, and that gives me one more, I guess.
You got one more, buddy. I believe in you.
If I look through, I'd probably find a few more that'd be like, "Ooh, I kind of like that one more."
Gengar?
That's a close contender.
Mm-hmm.
But I might have to say Pidgeot.
Wow.
Yes.
Bird Jesus.
For Jesus.
Yep.
Dude,
Love me some
Mega
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot just made me fall back in love with Pidgeot.
Yeah, Mega
He's so
Pidgeot.
tight.
Even though Pidgeot low-key kind of sucks, doesn't matter.
So, wait, so you said Pidgeot, right? That's
Uh-huh.
the second one, right? Oh.
That's the last one. Pidgeotto's the second one.
The
Oh,
final
okay.
one, yep.
Pidgeotto,
Mega Pidgeot.
Pidgeot.
Mega Pidgeot just takes that Pidgeot design to the next level, dude. It's hot.
Yeah.
I think Christian just thought of one that he forgot.
Well, no, I'll show you Mega Pidgeot.
Oh.
Mega Pidgeot's so tight.
Is that kind of fair to have that on the top 10? Oh, that's
I mean, it's still
sick.
Pidgeot,
That's super. It's like Super Saiyan, like Pidgeot.
Yeah.
right?
Or
It's
Pidgeot.
tight.
That's sweet. Yes.
That's my boy.
That's in my top 10.
I retract that. So that's definitely in there. I haven't really included megas because there are definitely some dope mega designs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be my completely off the cuff top 10.
Those are good lists, boys. I'm proud of you. Good for you guys.
But
All right,
Crow
Rob,
forever.
off the top of your head, your top 10?
Oh,
I don't even know if he could name 10
I mean,
that aren't out of the 150.
it's just going to be 1 in Gen 2, and I'd be shocked if there's a Gen 3. Okay, there
I
actually
do want to
is
know.
a Gen 3.
I do want to know at least like what your top 3 are.
My top 3. Okay, Dragonite would be 1 for sure.
Yeah.
I love Dragonite more than anything. I think he's so cute, and he had a job in the show. Like what? I love that. I love that.
He's gonna be him with the male thing. He's in that new
Mhm.
movie on Netflix.
Yeah, and I think he's just so like I think his evolution is so weird. He goes from a Tratini,
Yeah, I still think that's a little whack.
but I think that is so cool. I think it's just like so like starts from water and then he becomes a dragon. It's just so different and so sick. 2. I mean, I have to throw like Charizard in there. There's like my normie pick, you know. Like I think I've always had a Charizard when I played Gen 1 Pokemon, Game Boy Advance, whatever. It was Charizard. I'd pick Charmander and that was it.
Normie.
Yeah, call me it, whatever you want. I don't care. 3.
3?
It'd probably have to be Gengar, honestly. I love Gengar. In the N64 version of the Pokemon Stadium, he was no matter what an auto include. He was so good. It was so versatile. He had like Thunder. He had like Thunder in that game. He had like Psychic. He had like Nightmare. And then he had like
He would need hypnosis.
and Hypnosis. Yeah, he had Hypnosis, Nightmare. He had like Thunderbolt or something like that. It was sick.
I don't know about
and
Thunder.
then in the game when he'd get attacked, he'd go and then like his tongue, he'd go yeah, he'd do that with his tongue, and I thought that was so cool. And then 4 Arcanine would probably be like somewhere in this list.
Gotta love my
yeah,
boy.
he'd for sure be in there.
Arcanine.
Ho-Ho would be in my top
You
10.
can't even say the name right.
Ho-Ho.
Ho-Ho.
Ho-Oh. It's not ho-ho.
See, I always called him Ho-Ho.
It's not Santa.
Who else would I put on there? Palkia. I think Palkia is super cool.
Oh,
Really?
Palkia.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know
think-
like any of Gen 4.
No, but like I think he's just a really cool looking Pokemon. I love the pink, and then
Okay.
he's also like the time like person, right? Or like he
He's
like
what I think he's
like controls
space or time. one of
something
them.
like that, and that's like super interesting. And I think he just looks really cool. And like I thought, and then I probably have to throw in just for like off base of design. I don't know anything about them. I just like love the look of them. Like Rayquaza, I think Rayquaza
course.
definitely needs to be in my top 10. I'm
I'm surprised your list wasn't Charizard, Shiny Charizard, Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y.
Alakazam. I
good
love
one.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
Yeah, Alakazam with like the little the spoons
Bent
on the
spoons.
sides. He was super good too on Pokemon Battles or Pokemon Stadium. Okay, so now I got 2 more spots. I gotta throw in Articuno, I think. I gotta show love to Articuno. I'm kind of normie here with all these legendary picks.
Yeah,
I'm seeing.
kind of.
Yeah. 9. Dude, I'm like running out of.
Steelix?
No, Steelix. No, Steelix is terrible. Steelix would be like on the bottom.
Oh,
tier.
you forgot. Chandelure, your favorite Pokemon.
That's
Chandelure is tight.
That Pokemon is trash. They literally were like at a Pokemon meeting, like, "Hey guys, we need like one more Pokemon. Like, what do you guys think?" And
well, that's the whole thing they do with ghost Pokemon is they possess items.
Whatever. And then probably I'd post Cyndaquil in there. I think Cyndaquil's really cute. He's a really cute voice when he says Cyndaquil. Yeah, it's really cute. It sounds like all like nasally.
Oh, then you got to go with Scyther too.
Scyther.
Exactly.
And then I guess last we could just throw in like I like Hunter. I think Hunter's really cool. One of my Haunter, whatever. Hunter.
Did you call Hunter? Did you call Hunter when you were a kid?
Shut up. Yes, I did.
Oh
Some
god.
random classmate of his.
I didn't see the A. Okay, come on. Yeah, but that I mean those would probably be around my top 10. I mean, I would have to see a list and be like, ooh, and then like narrow it down to like 40, and then narrow that down 40 to 20. I'd have to do that.
It's a great list. I think you did great.
I did. Thank you.
And you know who else did great?
Who?
Our viewers who sent us some questions.
Nice.
Yay.
I will state Patreons, I forgot this week, so blame me that Twitter gets to do what you guys get to do. I'm sorry. Blame me. I forgot. I normally wake up every Monday and then do it, but I forgot.
Enough of your excuses, Rob.
Sorry.
Okay? Because Calmeras has a question for us. What is the smell and or sound that immediately brings back memories of your childhood? You often find yourselves in situations where random smells or songs bring back specific memories. Quite an interesting topic to discuss, memory association with your senses. My answer would be yes. I can think of 2 distinct things. The odd thing is the smell. I can't pinpoint what it is. And sometimes, like...
Really?
I've only very rarely smelled it, and I don't know what it is. But it reminds me, growing up, my best friend's house in Florida. His name was Matthew.
Uh-huh.
His house had a very unique smell. It wasn't bad.
Uh-huh.
It was just a very unique smell. It was nice. And sometimes in the weirdest places, I'll catch a waft.
Uh-huh.
And immediately it feels like I'm like 7 again at his house.
That's so weird.
And I can like go back to us playing Melee or playing Pokemon.
And you don't know what it is, though.
No, I can't.
Can you remember like the last time you smelled it, though? Like
probably a year or 2 ago.
Like, do you remember where you kind of were? It was like...
But I can kind of remember. Because then I even go like, what am I smelling right now? I need to figure out what this smell... But I can never figure it out.
That's interesting.
And then the song would be Enya. Pretty much any Enya song. Because my mom, when we were younger, when she would cook, she would just blare that on the speakers we had. Just the whole Enya soundtrack. So anytime I hear Enya...
It's a party in the Miller house.
I just think right back to my mom cooking dinner. When we're like 6 or 7, she's making like hamburger helper.
Yeah.
But I can just...
So those 2.
I go right back to that, yeah.
Mine's a smell. You know the smell, so like you know a hose, like a water hose, you know, like the smell of a water hose as the water's coming out of it, you know, like water hose, it smells like water from a hose, it smells and tastes different than traditional water. And I will say Colorado hose water tastes better. It's weird. Like
we got some nice tap water.
I love water from the hose because it makes me feel like I'm a kid again, and it's 100 degrees out and I'm literally just with a hose just and like I love
someone please Photoshop
and
that.
It like literally smells like it just has a weird kind of like fresh but not rubbery kind of water smell to it. I love it, and it brings me back to filling up water balloons and all that kind of stuff when I was a kid. A song that brings me back to my childhood, any of my dad's just 80s music or Beatles, any Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, anything like that. When my dad was working in the garage, and I would just be like watching him, and he'd be like, hand me the screwdriver, and I'd hand him like a wrench, and he'd be like, thanks. Like, so anything like that, just the old classic rock, just makes me think of my dad. What about you, Blue?
Pretty much any single time I walk into a Mexican restaurant, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like
smell the smell of like the flour on the tortillas. Garnisada
Oh,
in the
my
back. Oh my god!
When I walk in there, I
The
get childhood
fajitas,
memories, and
oh
I
my
don't even have
God.
any.
I get a bonus.
Yeah, right. That's dude. Mexican food smells like home. It doesn't
It
matter
does.
what. Doesn't
Coco.
matter if you're. Doesn't matter what race you are. Mexican food smells like
That
home.
movie like messed me up, Coco, because like I have a abuela and she's so nice. I love you, Fia. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but I love you.
So,
Yeah, the smell of Mexican food in general just always brings me back to my childhood. I've grown up literally pounding down Mexican food, and I'm now in my 20s, and I'm still pounding down Mexican food. And then that's just
Hey,
just
that's
home,
the
man.
life, man.
you know what I would kill for right now, Blue?
Mexican.
The tortillas.
That cheese sausage dip from Tierras.
Oh, dude, that was
Oh.
good.
Uh-huh.
Is that
You
tight?
could- yeah, that
That's tight.
appetizer. Oh,
It's like
that was
for those who
gone
don't
in,
know,
like-
it was basically like it's basically just queso with like sausage in it.
it's some.
It was
Well, the
so
cheese
good.
specific, like the way, and it's stringy
Yeah,
when it comes out.
It was like super fluffy,
and it
like-
kind of has like some grease from the sausage,
Uh-huh.
which sounds gross,
But it was still
has this great
soft,
flavor.
like-
It's smoky,
It was.
and then the great flour warm tortillas.
Oh,
you
it
just
was-
put.
You just
It was
dip 'em in
great,
there.
dude.
Mm.
That place was awesome.
I taste it right now. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah. Do you have another one?
between that and B-dubs, dude, I'm really like I feel like
I'm
Oppa right now, waiting for food. Just
Yeah, dude. I haven't
so
eaten.
salad.
What time is it? I haven't eaten in 22 hours.
Unknown Drag asks, this could be for all of us. It's up to you guys. Is there a game that we wish performed better on the channel that you guys could play more?
Paragon.
Well, the game would need to be.
Okay,
Minecraft.
but if it did
Minecraft.
better, then maybe it would still be alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Minecraft or CS:GO, but we've never done or tried CS:GO. So, and we're never gonna try CS:GO. So, Minecraft or CS:GO.
I've made like 1 or 2 videos
Have you made a CS:GO video?
a while ago.
Really? I'll
Yeah,
have to
feel
look.
free to look them up.
Okay.
One
yeah.
of them I just go around shooting a chicken or something.
Okay, yeah. So CS:GO then, Minecraft and CS:GO.
My list would be long. Pretty much, if there's ever been a one-off video and you're like, oh, I wish you made more.
That.
Yeah, probably. I feel the exact same way. Or a couple where like I keep posting every now and then, like Paladins. I wish did better.
Cuphead. I wish did like.
Oh well,
It did well, but like
it did all right. But like I don't know, if people would watch me just play that over and over and over again, honestly, that might be the only thing I'd do. Just play Cuphead over and over and over again.
speedrun it.
Like there's no game I feel the obligation to like speed run or do anything like that, but I would with Cuphead.
That'd be cool.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
I would agree with Blue though, Paragon.
Pepe hands.
I was literally just waiting for it to like full release,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just
Never did.
It died.
Literally.
Battleborn. I mean, there's any of those games I love that just died. Battleborn.
Paladins? Yeah, I've been seeing you uploading a
Yeah, I
little bit
said
of
Paladins.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, honestly, yeah. I'm trying to think like
Slime Rancher?
there's a big catalog. Yeah. Well, I wish like the first bit of the series did well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like kind of done everything I could when it was in early access.
Mm-hmm.
And I waited for a few updates, and then no one came back. Like no one watched it. They're like, "We want more."
Mhm.
It was like, "Well, you gotta watch it." Nobody.
I
did.
like Don't Starve. I think I'd throw on there too. I like when we play that because it's fun, but we also really suck at it.
Well, that we would need more time. Like,
Yeah, but I think like if we were alive for 20 something days and we had
Yeah.
8 videos of it, nobody would really watch it
No.
and they probably wouldn't like it. But I would love that.
I wish Apex would do a little bit better.
Yeah, me too.
Because like the first ones for the season do a little bit well, and then they
Mhm.
kind of dip
They
back
kind of
down.
like plateau.
Yeah, and I really enjoy that. Yeah, geez, For Honor,
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Literally, like almost every game except for Call of Duty and Destiny. Those are the
Yeah.
only ones that sometimes like gain
Yeah.
momentum, and Trouble in Terrorist Town, thankfully.
Oh, I love I like Trouble in Terrorist
Well, I
Town
like
a
that
lot.
one
Yeah.
too. Well, that's why I'm
Thankfully-
glad that's not on the
thankfully,
list.
keep watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's not on the list because it does well and we enjoy doing it. Yay.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I do tons more to Kingdom.
Gotham City Imposters.
You know it, dude. But again, though, like I don't know. I said Battleborn, but I try to not put in games that are just dead anyway.
Yeah.
But I wish if I had some, like a little more influence, I could actually keep a game alive that I
Mhm.
like. That'd be nice. Why doesn't Blue switch to Mr. Pibb? Asks, I'm not your babe.
God, it's him. He can never leave me alone, even when I'm not streaming.
What are you talking about? They
Dude,
taste
I'm not
the same.
your babe. He loves Mr. Pibb.
They taste the same.
Okay, they do not taste
They
the same,
don't.
bucko.
I've
Look,
actually,
yes.
I have transferred over.
Wait, you?
I'm
Yeah,
Pib.
He is Pib. He has
I'm
a
Pib.
lot of Pib here. They taste the
You're
same.
wrong.
I'm either. They
Okay,
taste
well,
the same.
well, here's the thing and my reasoning. I think it's the same reason why I drink Coke now. I used to love Pepsi. Growing up, that's all we had was Pepsi. So I just got over it. I got sick
God,
of
you're
it.
the worst.
And then
You're
it's
just the
too
worst.
sweet. I like Coke now. Same way as I always had Dr. Pepper. That was my go-to for anything. And so I think I just tried Pib and I was like, this actually isn't that bad. And I like it.
It's the same. It literally tastes like I'm not Team Pib. I'm
Okay.
not Team Pib or Team Dr. Pepper. I'm the
Next Fruit Summit,
the same.
we're doing a blind soda taste test.
Deal. And I'm gonna say that's the same. Like it's just I'm not gonna. You guys will have to be able to tell the difference. I for one won't be able to because I think they taste the fucking same. I'm just gonna be flipping a coin when I guess. But I think my soda palate is
For
pretty
you,
on
we'll
point.
just purposely mess with you and put Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper. And next one, like Pib and Pib. They're the same, dude.
I'm like the rat that has like the weird experiments.
We'll say it's like
and
Coke
then
and Pepsi. It's the same thing. You're like, dude,
I'm like the control
this is
group.
crazy. Yeah.
That's like taking the placebo that like has nothing going on with it.
We're just gonna scroll and stop somewhere.
Good luck.
Okay, Nick Clark asks, most iconic console of all time.
This is probably gonna be like, I don't know. I have like two. It's either the OG Xbox or the N64. N64 specifically because it made me love video games and like showed me my love for video games and how cool they can be. Xbox
Ooh.
because it showed me it like showed me the world of online video games and like where that can go and like that's basically become my life. So one of those two for me. I can't pick one or the other.
What would you say, Blue?
Probably PS2, man. PS2 is everything started.
Yeah.
You pick
PS2 is like where it's either PS2 or you know what? No, it's N64.
Wow.
N64 is like
that was my first like console, like Diddy Kong Racing, all that stuff.
N64 is where N60 Nintendo in general just will always have my heart. I just can't.
Well, see, I'm thinking most iconic
fanboy
ever. Like, not personally.
I think for
Yeah,
me
then,
personally, the N64 is the most. Well, like, because I
still put
say
Xbox over
N64 because for like my generation, that's like the console that got all of us like really started on like home consoles, and it was through Nintendo. But I guess like most iconic overall would still definitely be PS2.
Yeah, I still put Xbox over it.
See, at one point I would say like, oh, SNES. But I remember, or even the NES. It was Claire when we were on holiday, and some guy had like a keychain or something with NES controller. And she's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
Like just with like the classic rectangle,
yeah.
right?
I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "That's the NES controller." Like, what you mean?
The one that started it all.
And then I realized there's so many people that just don't understand anymore or don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I thought that was the most iconic. But
Yeah.
if Claire, who's not even like a non-gamer, like she knows games.
Iconic has to break like cultural
Yeah.
barriers.
So I was like, I don't know. So I might have to say PS2.
yeah.
Because I feel like Xbox One and PlayStation 1 did a lot, but I feel like PS2 is the one that really broke through everything.
Yeah, that's
I agree.
where I disagree is because the Xbox had better online play. Like you weren't.
Not many people were playing online.
I guess I'm.
the original Xbox really wasn't even that popular in the grand scheme of things.
But see, when it came to PS3 versus 360, I would say 360 was more of a cultural phenomenon, but it wasn't as big as PS2.
Yeah,
because
PS2 was just on a different level. PS2 was like when console gaming became mainstream.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, we
we wouldn't have as many people buying consoles as we do today if it wasn't for PS2.
Consoles, dude. PC.
Oh, well, I was about to make that joke and say, PC.
The most Most influential console? My computer.
Yeah, thank you. So with that concludes the question segments and this episode of the podcast.
I had fun. We talked about poop.
Hey, that's
a
what
good
I'm
one.
here for. You know, I gotta throw a curveball.
That's a good one.
got poop.
I poop my pants.
Blue, where can people find you on the internet?
Hey guys, you guys can find me everywhere at BlueWestlo.
You can find him at dragapult.com.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Dragonite. Needs to be in the top 30. Come on.
That's
Come on,
true.
bro. And you can find me at Mr. Fruit, maybe.
Oh, Blue, did you also get Instagram followers last week? I forgot to ask.
I asked my stream last night, and they were like, you have like 7,000 followers, and I was like, oh
Dude,
shit,
nice. Because when I checked, you had like 4K.
Hey.
Wait, oh what?
Yeah, you like busted up. I mean, last time I checked, which was like forever ago.
Hey, well then check out my. No, I don't post it too. Just kidding.
Okay, check mine out,
Dude.
So does Blue.
Wait, we have
I need to start
influence.
posting- I need to start just posting Boomy on my Instagram. That's probably what I'm going to use it for.
See.